KTFA, Max Keiser, Ron Paul and more Saturday afternoon 6/20/2020. KTFA. Samson, the president of the Kurdistan region, arrives in Baghdad to meet Saleh, al-Kazmi and Halbusi. 20th of June 2020. The president of the Kurdistan region, Negervan Barzani, arrived today, Saturday, in Baghdad. A source told Gilgamesh Press that Barzani began a series of meetings with senior Iraqi officials in the federal government and political parties to discuss a set of issues, foremost of which is the issue of budget and financial dues for the region. He added, the visit came to solve the economic and financial problems between Erbil and Baghdad, noting that Barzani will meet with the President of the Republic, Barham Saleh, the President of the Iraqi Parliament, Mohammed al-Halbasi, and the Prime Minister, Mustafa al-Kazmi. Link. TNT. Bluelingo. Just for anyone who don't have Netflix, you can also find the documentary Tony mentioned on the Call Dirty Money on YouTube. Yes, with a few ads. Ickle 519, did you notice the digital bank signs in the Zimbabwe video? Cash is disappearing after a final cash-in, reset of paper currency is implemented. All this foreign currency being spread over the world must be part of the reset and redistribution of wealth, including, possibly, the Zim dollars, but that does seem far-fetched due to the condition of that country. All IMO. Mimeros, so excited. Just went to my Chase Bank where I've been buying dong. Just bought some there last week. Not on the screen. Not selling. Whoopee. She checked, took longer than usual, came back to the window, we were at drive-thru, and said give me a minute, I'm still looking, then came back and just said it wasn't on the screen and didn't know why. I told her I thought I knew why, that it was about to revalue, lol. Speedy, I have Wells Fargo online banking. A few days ago I could purchase dong online, but checked last night and it is not even listed there anymore. Salter, it seems like all the currency has dried up. Mulla coming our way? RV already, all seems like expected near-end events. I can't say for sure, but I would dry up the supply before I hit the RV button. Seems sensible. Courtesy of Dinar Guru. Jeff, they had these meetings with the Kazmi government and the US government, the strategic dialogue. When you look at what's being discussed at these meetings, they've already told us it's investment, finance and really it's long-term relations and business opportunities with Iraq. Those are post-rate change steps. What they are doing is setting the stage between Iraq and the US to redirect from securing Iraq more towards having business relations with Iraq. It's transitioning, but again it's post-rate change. Now they're saying they're going to send a Kazmi delegation to Washington in the US. I firmly believe that Kazmi would be going there after the rate change. Keiser report, shut up and print. E1556. June 20, 2020. In this episode of the Keiser report, Max and Stacy discuss the congressional testimony of U.S. Federal Reserve Chairman, Jerome Powell, who is warning about the risk to the recovery he has printed. They look at the explosion of zombie companies on the U.S. stock exchange and the largest pension fund leveraging up to meet their 7% returns. In the second half, Max talks to Bitcoiner Stephen Cole about inflation and war. They also discuss the Bitcoin versus gold debate. Ron Paul. $10 trillion federal budget and Fed buying stocks and bonds? This fantasy will end soon. June 19, 2020. The U.S. federal government and its monopolist financier, the Federal Reserve, have created an economic fantasy world. They are now both feverishly trying to keep it going. If there's only one lesson of history that a person should understand, it's that central planning and central bank counterfeiting always fails. There has never been an exception, and the United States' failed attempt will join the others in the dustbin of history.